What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, so without much further ado, let's jump on in and have a quick look at the teams that we've got in the lobby here for today. All right, so as you can see on the screen there, we've got the team from NiBBLE over in slot 4. We've got the players there from NiBBLE Esports. In 5, we have the Outsiders in 6. We got the eXiles in 7. We got the team there, of course, from House of Anubis in 8. We've got the players there from Gun. We've got GODSENT over in slot 9. In slot 10, we've got Spaza Six. In 11, we have the Dragons over in slot 12. We've got the players there from DKGaming, Ekasi over in 14. And of course, EFX over in slot 15. And then last but not least, we got the team from Revolution over in slot 16. Right. Well, there we go. Flight path is, well, right there. Everything is underway. As you can see, of course, now this first flight path is a pretty good one, taking us pretty, well, kind of straight through the middle of the map there, coming in from that northeastern side, heading straight over towards the southwest. The Dragons already in the action, getting things going, and, well, EFX just trying to run them over.
Yeah, that's always fun. We'll see if that comes to any fruition at this point. It looks like this is funny, actually. It's like utilizing your best tool to try and knock them out without actually having a fist fight, and, well, not really working out at this point. He's managing to hide behind those trees quite successfully so far, but Mercury is not in the mood to give up, and here comes the rest of the EFX team. Actually, Nero is quite proficient at dodging around from cars, but Andrew does, well, actually, that's silly over the distance, does have a gun, and of course, Andrew with that pistol going to finish him off, so...
All right, so quite a few changes already coming in to our first day. Oh, but the nade, though, from Vapor, landing right on top of Shady, and
that
just
was
like that.
Perfect double nade right there. Yeah, this is quite interesting. See, obviously, I think this zone really hasn't lent itself to the teams being forced to get super aggressive. They've really read this one quite well and positioned themselves in a way that they can just catch all the kills coming in towards them. Right now, eXile's pushing straight on up to Ekasi, trying to take them out, just absolutely putting them in. And of course, Ekasi split 2-2 makes this a little bit easier for eXiles to manage. There goes one. They just have one more to worry about on that side. Jasmine, of course, being that one. And here we have the last two remaining Ekasi members here as Frieza trying to pick up Sunny as quickly as possible.
Suave just fell off a height there somewhere, and Frieza sending a beautiful nade downstairs though. So now we got Zane and MG. MG, of course, getting that quick res, and Frieza also getting that res in on Sunny. Ooh, but the hits coming in. Frieza coming up with that Uzi, doing a lot of hurt, and sends the eXiles packing. Just like that, it is done. What a way to start off day one. You can see Mr. Benz, they're just, you know, rushing straight on in to provide that additional cover so the team can get it all healed up and ready to go. And we see Slim, of course, now just holding a little bit of cover there at the back. And Nerf and Risk, they pushing straight up onto those boulders. But, I mean, this is a pretty good position for Odyssey to be in, because they had that little bit of a hangover. You know, that lip that they can hide under. Stop smiling like that. You know, they can just get on in under that, and, you know, man, it's pretty good cover. But of course, now at the same time, we've got another team coming in from that eastern side, so that might not be the best position for very long.
Yeah, they're getting bombarded by nades. You can see so many explosions going their way, and the fact that they're forced up against the wall means they don't really have any chance for rotation. And of course, as you can see, those third parties can come in very, very quickly, and they have.
You can see the Outsiders in EFX now just bobbing around, and EFX still trying to pop in a few shots there. Ooh, there we go. Who's gonna get it? Oh, nice. Even 4KT now putting a few shots in towards Gun, so the teams are really stepping it up, and this is going to pretty much be the end for EFX and the Outsiders, as this blue zone is just going to eat them alive. And the team here from 4KT now taking head after head. The three remaining teams up on the top here. This is what it's going to come down to. We've got Vibe, we've got 4KT, and we got Slim. One player each. In fact, there's pretty much one player left for all the teams aside from 4KT, so we got a whole bunch of solos going at this. So this is definitely going to be super, super interesting to watch. And of course, now out goes the Outsiders, out goes Ekasi. We are left with 4KT, Vibe, and Gun. There we go. The three
Oh.
final players now just facing off for the chicken in this first match. Let's see which team is going to be. The health not looking too good on gun side. He also has... Slim's got no meds left. If we jump over to Mr. Vapor there. Vapor, well, he just been vaporized there by Vex. So now it is a 1v1 moving up for this finish. And Vex gets it right there. Having that upper hand position and just capitalizing on that. What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, so we are getting ready to get into our second match. Yeah, we had some buffering for some reason.
I have the answer. I have the answer.
Yes,
I know
because
exactly what happened. What happened was this, all right? EFX and Revolution have got a quiet.
As you can see, we're heading in. These are the teams that we got in the lobby. And of course, as you can see, we got the players there from NiBBLE over in slot 2. We got Odyssey in 4. We got the Outsiders in 5. We got the eXiles in 6. 4KT in 7. Gun in 8. We got the GODSENT in 9. Spaza 6 in slot 10. The Dragons in 11. We got Vibe in 12. Ekasi in 14. EFX in 15. And then, of course, Revolution over in slot 16. And that flight path, before we missed the plane, taking us all the way from that far south side of Los Leones and of course heading up to right west of, well, Campo Militar.
Going to be eXiles who are just on the one side of them, and Gun actually also putting a couple of shots through, so that's forcing them to be a little bit more aggressive. Now Revolution trying to move on up and capitalize on this tempo. GODSENT in a very interesting position. They're going to be taken out bit by bit, not even going to be helped by that smoke.
We have the players from Vibe. They're just pushing up super aggressively. Frieza, of course, now managing to get a quick res in on Jasmine, but Vibe not giving them any time. Moving up straight. Whoa! Frieza just popping off their heads. Jasmine already down. This is the final play. There we go. So Vibe just moving in, clearing off everything. Yeah, but I also definitely think that it's going to be quite challenging for EFX because, you know, they split up quite a bit. And that does put them at a slight bit of a disadvantage because, I mean, look at this. Andrew now being the first one to get hit. Bait left to defend for that side. And, of course, that opens the gate for the team there from NiBBLE as they now take full advantage of that. Start moving in. Vibe also taking the gap, just rushing in. And, well, I'm pretty sure we might see the players from EFX getting sent off into the lobby. And then we'll have Vibe and NiBBLE being the last two teams battling it out for the chicken dinner. I mean, yo, these teams are starting to push. Up comes Vapor. Yes, one more. And there we go. Right, so Vibe and the players from NiBBLE, the final two teams. Ooh, the hits, though.
Yep. You're absolutely on the money with that one. Now we've got 8 players, 2 teams. It's NiBBLE and Vibe trying to put the hits in, and NiBBLE and Vibe just exchanging the shots one after one. Very close, but only one team can make it out. Now, of course, the res is trying to come through, but Vibe just absolutely with the numbers advantage now should be able to close this one out, and they do.
Yeah, no surprise there. Beautiful push there by Vibe, though. I mean, putting Collins there in a pretty tough position. And, you know, we got Vibe coming in, claiming themselves a very comfortable 11 kills in that chicken dinner.
Yeah, so obviously Miramar again, nice and spicy, and it's definitely going to be an interesting one to say the least.
Yeah, and as you can see, of course, we already got our players and everyone in the room. Right, so the flight path, once again, now this time taking us from Torre Ahumada and heading straight on in towards prison. So right where we spawned from is where this flight path is going to end. So, well, yeah, opening up a little bit of a different side of the map for this round. So I'm quite curious to see where the teams are going to be moving on up into this one.
And of course, sorry, a little bit separate at the moment. Shots coming through. There goes Licks, and now it's just Sorry, the last one remaining, playing around this particular position. He's going to find the shots for one, but the HP is very low now, and he's got to find a whole lot more if he wants to stay alive. And there comes the damage. He's not going to be able to come out of this one alive. I think it's pretty much his fate has been sealed. It's just a matter of time, and actually pushes out the wrong way, but eventually going to go down.
Yeah, and luckily, you know, the remainder of the squad now deciding to join up as well. We got Faker and Machine now joining the party, and well, a pretty good push there by EFX, and of course the beautiful surprise attack coming in from behind. Ooh, Faker doing quite a bit of damage in the process here as he's trying to move across in towards that compound. So let's see now, will Machine be able to continue the onslaught here? Or will the team there from EFX send a successful and yet beautiful grenade over? Just blowing Machine up, backfiring, and well, Faker now in quite a bit of trouble here.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's beautiful to see the team actually stepping it up and just turning up the aggression. Ooh. But Shady definitely coming in with a beautiful play there. Revolution coming in with a jump shot. What? So the team's really now turning up the aggression once more. So let's see how it goes. We're already 2 zones in, waiting for this 3rd zone to, well, start moving in momentarily. I think it's going to be quite interesting as we move along. But EFX now spotting Jess, sending the hits in, and the outsiders get sent straight on off into that lobby. Will it be Vibe? Because their numbers looking pretty tough. They got Yakes and Sleepy. Ooh, and the nade still coming in from Odyssey though. Wow.
Oh, there it is. What a nade.
Wow, that was absolutely beautifully done.
Yeah. Yeah, devastating nade, does so much damage. He aches hopping into a burning car. He's just going to send it straight away. Tempting the fates there with the on fire burning battle pass, or whatever the case is with that. Just going to be fleeing as far as possible. As soon as the shots come in, he tries to jump out, but the coffin has been sealed with many, many nails.
This is, of course, the part where you want to get your butt in that zone. Oh, beautiful hit. Wow. Yeah. Now we're seeing some pretty great plays coming in from the players here. And Gun down to 1. That, of course, being Risk. So if Risk can risk it and get that res going, he might very well be able to pull the team through. But, of course, it's going to be quite a tough one. We've got MG moving in from the one side. There we go. One of the players coming to the hits. And, well, Gun getting sent off into the lobby. 4KT at it once again, just popping the shots off. And now MG trying to defend what he can. Let's see, will he be able to find any of the hits on the 4KT? He already got that one shot in on Storm. 2 more players left. 4 teams, 9 players in total. So it's definitely going to heat on up. Just moving into this last bit, and MG gets scored with the bandages in his hand. Lobby it is. So 3 teams, 8 players. That, of course, being the players there from Spaza Six, the Dragons, and of course 4KT. So this is the final showdown. We're moving into the last bit of this match, and at the moment 4KT are sitting on the outside of the zone. Blue zone, of course, now just rushing in. So this is very well where we might see the Dragons and, of course, the team there from Spaza Six taking full advantage of their position in the zone and just picking off the players from 4KT. But, of course, now also 4KT is not one of the easiest teams to get taken.
Yeah. Yeah, they've certainly got the kills to prove it as well, and they're putting the shots in, but the blue zone, oh, it's so devastating, but they just managed to out-heal it 1 by 1, 309, putting the shots in. Look at that, this man has been absolutely nuts, laser beaming his opponent straight on out, but he's very, very low on HP now. He's got to find these hits. It's just down to the wire. 1 player from 4KT, 2 from Spaza Six, but look at these HPs, absolutely minuscule for 309, and he's actually just going to kill himself and end it all.
Well, I mean, that was a super tough one. Spaza Gaming there, of course, Spaza Six rather, moving up, trying to get that res in on their last player. Alright, so all the teams in the lobby, aside from, I think, 1 or 2 teams maybe, but as you can see, we've got the players there from Mars in slot 2, we got the team there from Not Gaming in 3, Odyssey in 4, Outsiders in 5, the Exiles in 6, 4KT in 7, Gun in 8, GODSENT in 9, we got Spaza 6 in 10, the Dragons in 11, we got Vibe in slot 12, Ekasi in 14, EFX in 15, and of course Revolution over in slot 16, and that flight path coming in from Stolber, heading straight over towards the western side. Pretty nice flight path once again. So I'm quite curious to see where the teams are going to be dropping down. It opens up a little bit more than what we had in our first Durango match, which was, you know, of course, a more southerly zone, well, a southerly flight path as well. And this one, of course, now being a little bit more towards that northern side, definitely opening things up. So yeah, nice mix-up. EFX really doing a fantastic job today, really playing with quite a bit of aggression. But of course, Andrew gets caught on his knees and sent, well, onto these, well, into the lobby. That's where it is. Let's see now, will Mr. Nixon Lion be able to get this one going? No! EFX in hot pursuit sends them packing, and just like that, we are down to our 13 teams.
Yeah, things are tight. Those Karens going off as well. Not gaming here. Just under a little bit of pressure. Jaeger, of course, down gun, pushing up as hard as possible. There goes Jaeger. Now it's just Sorry and Extra to try and hold on in the meantime. Dragon's getting blown up, and there's some Grens coming through to just make things so difficult. And now Sorry trying to stay alive. All the shots going in. There's just nothing he can do. Goodbye, sir. Sent right on back into that lobby. And now 12 teams, 44 players.
Oh, it's been a pretty good push by them so far. I mean, they've managed to land quite a few hits, and well, Pronto now being stuck in that buggy, not the best place to be in, especially as the whole team from GODSENT are just rushing up right behind him. It's so hot, even the box is burning.
Quite sandwiched in between a number of those teams. Revolution making their way in as well. So this is about to become very, very crowded.
Yeah, no, it's definitely hitting up as there's so many teams. Oh, the nades though. Wow.
In this particular scenario, numbers dropping one by one. There goes another 5 teams remaining, 10 players left alive, should I say, and those numbers just dropping bit by bit, and so many players left alive in the last zone is obviously going to result in this. And now we've got our 5 teams remaining, of course, eXile's Gun, GODSENT, Dragons, and Vibrant.
In fact, everyone getting hit. Gun landing the finishing blows on the eXiles. We got GODSENT now caught out in the blue. They need to try and find that angle, find that approach. Because as we know, this blue zone at this point in the game is just absolutely deadly.
Yeah, it is. You can barely touch that thing at this point. You really stick your arm in it and it's going to take your whole body there. It's just very, very difficult. 8 zones in, it's exponentially high damage that comes out of there. Right now, it's Yakes for 5, Flaker for GODSENT, and Gun in the best position right now with 3 players remaining here. And they've got so many kills racked up for themselves already. They're looking quite strong here. They're in a good position as well. If they can leverage their numbers advantage, it could be good. And there goes the player from GODSENT. It's just Yakes, and he goes out as well. Instantly spotted out the eagle eyes. Just there to capitalize on one more.
I mean, beautiful play coming in there from Gun, just managing to move in with the numbers into that final zone, just holding on.
A fantastic day to start off the Pro Series. A very good set of games coming out from all the teams. Well done to all those chicken dinner winners. And of course, the rest of the teams, they're getting some good kills. Like I said, it was a really nice set of kills coming out from a lot of the teams. It was a really good spread along the top half of that leaderboard. So yeah, very, very exciting. I'm quite keen for the rest of this series.
So we are continuing with our second week of the Pro Series, of course, next week, Wednesday, same time, same place. So be sure to tune in once again, and we take it one step further, and hopefully the teams bring that extra bit of spice with them once again. But yeah, that's it from our side. Hope you guys have a fantastic evening. Well done to the teams. Well done to everyone for playing. And of course, thank you so much to everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we shall see you in the next one.